Hello, I'm here to talk to you about my final year project for DT008 or TU714 third year final year project entitled Student Application. Many students face a similar problem, whether you're in high school or in college. Oftentimes, you find yourself being unable to keep on track with all the assignments that you need to have due by a certain deadline. Oftentimes, a lot of the time, a lot of us students, we try to use notebooks, physical notebooks, but those physical notebooks, they can get lost. They're easily lost. Whereas there is something that you're always holding with you, that you always have with you. That's your cell phone. With the cell phone, there are applications in the cell phone that then brings us to my project. My project is to find a method is to build an application, an Android application that would help students to manage their assignments, to manage their time, and to assist students in being more efficient. What is that? What is Android? Android is a Linux-based operating system that allows for programs to be run on a it is an operating system used by mobile companies on mobile phones for mobile phones. It has multiple languages that it can be implemented in. It can be implemented in C++, Java, Python, as well as Kotlin. These can be implemented in an integrated development environment by the name of Android Studio. This is where this is where the development process of the application will take place. The structure of this application was thought of in such a way that a student needs to be able to see the days that they have events due, deadlines and assignments due, and to do that you need to be able to project into the future. The only way you could do that is by using a calendar. How to build a calendar in Android Studio? You'd first need to build the UI elements, the user interface. The user interface elements, which are built using a piece of code called XML. Using this XML, you're able to create the user interface. The user interface shown here is the user interface of the application, where at the top center there is a button that allows the student to navigate to a different page. Below that are two buttons on the far left and far right that allow the student to navigate between months. Below that is the days of the week, and below that would be the dates. To implement this, you would need a set of arrays. And a recycler view. A recycler view its function is to have scrollable content, such that as the content is being deleted from the bottom, it is being added at the top. That is the function of recycler view. And this recycler view will allow for us to be able to scroll horizontally from right to left and see all the days of the month. I also took it a step further, and the next page is the week view. Here is very similar to the previous page. However, instead of being able to see the entire month, only a particular week, only the 7 days are shown, and below that is the ability to add in a new event. This button will allow us to do the basic function, the initial function of our application, which is to add events to a calendar so that they can be stored, and they're going to be stored under this button in this view, where it shows a list shown there in white, where all the events that would have been created would be saved. But to add in the new events, you'd need to be able to edit the text, to add in a date and time, and then to be able to save the event. The event would be saved in memory. And displayed on the previous page. In conclusion, it is a very useful tool that allows us to build multiple applications. However, regarding this particular application, as students in college, they don't necessarily always need to see multiple months into the future. As students there, we go on summer break. That is where there are 3 months of unused, which is 3 sets of months that would be in the application, that would be memory that would be wasted. So for future iterations of the application, I would like to have just the week view and the ability to add a new event. Thank you.